What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. It's the first pheasant hunt of 2022. Let's go.
Hey Josh, let's do this.
Wow, terrible shoot. All right, well, first field, not great. So basically this is a controlled hunt. We're out here walking these little strips. It's like, I don't know, 20 yards wide. You got hens, you got roosters, and we're walking, I think it's a half-mile strip. And then those dogs are working it. And it's really windy. First of all, it's 54 degrees, so it's warm. It's really windy, so these birds are more apt to run on us. And in the past, coming out here, these dogs would, you know, when it's colder out, they'll just lock onto a bird and they'll sit on it until he says go. Today, I have not seen one dog lock on any birds. In fact, we're like worrying about something else, and then a bird just randomly takes off. And obviously, I need to warm up with the old shotgun. Luckily, Ashton on the other side there was able to take out that rooster. So anyway, I'm hoping it improves. We're just shuttling cars back and forth so that we are constantly walking like away from the wind. So anyway, it should get better. I mean, there's birds out here. They put them here, and hopefully we're gonna get to keep shooting them. So. Right on. Here. I remember the good old days when you used to have to shoot them to kill them. The way I'm shooting, I wasn't gonna give him any. I wasn't gonna give him any distance. Yeah, he's well done there. Yeah. That's crazy. What the heck? Yeah, I would think they'd be pretty easy picking for a hawk. Well, yeah, he went down right over there. He did not go very far. He's pretty smart. He circled back around behind. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, if you've been watching my channel for a few years, this hunt thus far is a far cry from the previous hunts that I've done out here. So not only are we having to deal with the heat and the wind, but we also got a big old hawk that is ahead of us that's dropping down on these pheasant and killing them and eating them basically until we get to that spot, and then we're jumping the hawk. But he's working these pheasant over, so he's already taken out, I don't know, 2, I think, for sure, maybe 3 that we can tell. Hopefully the next few strips are going to produce some birds for us, because at this point we should have somewhere between, I don't know, 6, 7 birds in the bag, but it's not happening. That is no bueno. Well, I tell you what, guys, it's hard to make a fun and exciting hunting video when there's not a lot of hunting going on. There's a lot of finding going on. So this hawk has gone ahead of us and basically is just killing these pheasant. He's not even eating them, he's just killing them. That last strip we found 2. Yeah, so anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen. He made a comment about, like, we'll have to see what we can do because this isn't the product that they normally put out, which is great, because I mean, this is a very expensive hunting experience. And so when you only get to shoot one bird because all the rest are dead, I really wouldn't expect them to do anything, because yeah, that is hunting. But just the fact that he mentioned it is kind of cool. But these guys are world-class outfitters, and they're all about like taking care of their clients. So it's good to hear him say something. But anyway, I just want to shoot birds, that's it. So we have 1 strip left, and I'm hoping there should be 2 to 4 set in there, and hopefully they're not all dead. So we'll see what happens. What is? Oh, really? Oh.
That one's all tore.
Yeah.
He got all of that one. Man, I've never seen this guy. Like, this is crazy.
Too bad he didn't, like, you know, just
that almost looks like maybe coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shredded it.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot left.
I mean, that's completely.
Yeah.
You alright? Oh, yeah. Hey, that's a clean headshot.
Nice. Psych. I thought that was our last row, but we've got 1 left, and we got 1 bird out of that last one, so maybe we'll get a couple out of this last one. Oh! Wow. Was not ready for that. Man, they ran right in where she was at. Wow. That's jeez.
I wasn't expecting that.
No.
No, what the heck?
But how many of those did we find?
Yeah. Yeah, it's very.
We don't want to talk about it.
It's very deceiving.
I mean, we're embarrassed enough the way it is. You want that guy right
Oh my
front,
gosh!
front and center.
Yeah. Ooh, that looks nice. It's terrible. Well, that last little field there, we just pulled over to see if we could find that hen that I had dropped. I was kind of in la land there, so I took a long shot, and she went down, and the dogs were on it, but they just couldn't find her. So we stopped to see if we could find it, and when we were out there, the dogs went to the next strip over and got onto that rooster, and me and Ashton both shot, and yeah, we destroyed it. So anyway, that's it, man. It was still a lot of fun. It wasn't the experience that I've had out here before. If it was really cold, it'd be a different story, and then that hawk, man, was just, man, he was making it really rough on us. So anyway, still had a great time. Got to see Ashton. It was fun. Shot a few birds. The guy that runs the outfit, he said that the next time we come out, he'll try to help us out a little bit there. So yeah, and we'll take all the help we can get, because yeah, it's expensive. So when it doesn't go like it's supposed to, you really notice it. Okay guys, real quick, I just figure since these pheasant are so fresh, I got them cleaned up. Here's the breast. These are some really good ones. They're not shot up too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little shoot and cook here, and I'm gonna show you how I throw these together. Super simple, and we're gonna actually sous vide these. So you've seen my previous videos. I've done pheasant poppers. You can go back and look at that. If you need to know what is up with sous vide and what all that means and how to do it, I got videos on that too. But tonight we're gonna do pheasant breast sous vide style. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these going, and I'll show you how I do it. So I got them all cleaned up here nice. I kind of hit them with a paper towel to kind of take some of the moisture off. I'm going in with the Killer Hogs AP seasoning. You guys have seen on my other videos, man, I just put this on absolutely everything. It's so good, especially like on chicken breast. So this is a good way to do it here. I'm gonna flip these guys over and hit the other side. Okay, next thing you wanna do is get your cat off of the counter, because that is just not sanitary. All right, pheasant is very lean. And so I'm gonna take a little bit of butter here. I've got a stick. I'm gonna use like a half a stick. And I'm gonna cut some little chunkies. Just to add back, hey, get out. Come on, man. Just to add a little bit more fat back in. Because like I said, these are pretty lean. I don't know if you have to do this, but I'm gonna do it. I think it's gonna help with the flavor just a little bit. So now we're gonna get these suckers bagged up. I got 2 bags ready to go. So we'll just get them in here. Then we're gonna take our butter, just boop. Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Switch that to moist. Okay, then we're gonna grab our little sous vide here. This is the water bath. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that up. And I gotta get it all the way up to like right here. We're gonna go ahead and take our pheasant breast packages, which those look pretty good. I'm gonna put those in because those will displace a little bit of water. There we go. I need to get my actual little sous vide on here. Tighten this guy down. Now just a little recap if you need it. The sous vide, what it does is it circulates the water, and it circulates it and keeps it, it holds it at a temperature that you specify. And so last time I used it, I did chicken breast, and we did it at 150, and it was the best chicken breast I think we've ever had. So we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go 150 degrees. I'm gonna hit start. The machine starts to, you can see the water circulating there. And then what it'll do is it'll heat the water to 150 degrees, but then it's gonna hold it there. So we never run the risk of overcooking the meat that's in here, or whatever it is, vegetables, whatever you wanna cook. It will not overcook it, it'll hold it at that temp. So it'll keep it juicy, moist, the best steak you've ever had. And trust me guys, it is so true. And why do restaurants not do it? Because it takes time. So it is 156 right now. I'm gonna put this in here. Technically, once it reaches the temperature, 45 minutes later, it's gonna be done. But I'm gonna leave it here and go to work, and I'll come home at 5:30 or 6, and this will be ready to go. It could literally stay in here all day long, and I don't run the risk of hurting it. All right, guys, we're back. It's 5:50. Sous vide's been running now all afternoon. It's looking good. Meat's afloat. Over here, we've got some bacon going. I'm going to, in an attempt to add a little bit more fat to those breasts and just really give it some flavor, I fried up this bacon. I'm gonna pull it out, so that'll be a nice little side item. But I'm gonna sear those delicious pheasant breast. I'm gonna sear them off in this really hot bacon grease to kind of give them maybe a little crisp outer edge and some of that flavor. So And then we've got just some green beans going with some salt and pepper. And of course, you gotta have your Boot Hill Distillery, the Rosemary Mule. Perfect end to a great day. So I'm gonna cut this open. Everything kind of pushed together, but that's okay. I'm just gonna pull it apart. It's fully cooked, it's seasoned. It's got that butter on there. I can already tell just by touching it with my hands, that is the best pheasant texture that I have ever cooked. I normally do it in a saute pan or on the grill, and it tends to really dry out the meat. It's all cooked all the way edge to edge to the exact same temperature. That's what's so cool about the sous vide. I'm gonna bring the heat up a little bit on this bacon grease. We're basically just going in there for like 60 seconds on each side, just to kind of crisp up the outer edge. Like I said, it's already cooked. We're just gonna put a nice little crispy outer layer on these bad boys and pick up some of that bacon flavor on here. Ooh, yep. Just gonna put them in one at a time so I don't start a fire or do something crazy. Because they are pretty wet, so. There we go. Alexa, set a timer for 45 seconds. Okay, Alexa, stop. I'm gonna flip it over. Oh, I can already tell. See how it's got that nice kind of brown, oh yeah, little friedness on it? That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, look at the color on that guy. These things are money. That's pretty much it, guys. Maybe a little salt on that, but we're gonna take a bite and see what we think. Looks and smells fantastic. Fresh out of the Kansas fields today. There it is. Looks awesome. It's cooked perfect. Wow. That's the best pheasant I've ever had. Like, really good. I've made it a lot of different ways. It's not gamey. It's juicy, flavorful. I didn't just try to make it taste like something else. A lot of times, like, I'm watching these guys make duck videos, how to cook duck, and they're like, soak it in this for 3 days, season it with 20 pounds of this. It's like, you do everything you can to make it not taste like what it is, but this has an amazing flavor. Anyway, guys, it's the best Kansas has to offer. We're pheasant hunting, we're fishing, we're shooting ducks. It's been an awesome fall so far. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you on the next adventure. Make sure to subscribe. Be blessed. See you later. How's that pheasant?
Good. Is it actually pheasant?
Did you know? Yeah.
I thought it was chicken.
It's legit. I shot it this morning.
It's good.
You like it?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10!